penguins died as Antarctic sea ice shrinks. About 10,000 emperor penguins were killed by the end of 2022 when global warming caused the sea ice beneath the chicks to melt and disintegrate before they could develop waterproof feathers they need to swim in the Antarctic Ocean. Last year, the incident occurred in the western part of the continent, which was recorded by satellite in an area that extends to the Bellingshausen Sea. It is estimated that more than 90% of emperor penguin colonies will be gone by the end of the century as the continent's seasonal sea ice dries up due to global warming. The complete destruction of these 4 colonies is detailed in an article published Thursday, August 24 in Communications Earth and Environment magazine. After completing the study, lead author Peter Fretwell of the British Antarctic Survey said he examined the satellite images of the continent's remaining 66 emperor penguin colonies. Of those 19 chicks, nearly 30%, most or even all of the chicks probably drowned or frozen to death when the ice that once supported them melted at sea, he said. It tracked 5 colonies in the Bellingshausen sector of the sea on Rothschild Island, Verdi Inland, Smiley Island, Brian Peninsula, and Frogner. Using the European Union's Sentinel-2 satellite, they were able to monitor penguin activity from the droppings they left on the white sea ice. This brown color is visible even from outer space. The adults emerge in the icy seas around March as winter approaches in the southern hemisphere. They court, copulate, lay eggs, incubate the eggs, and then feed the young for the next several months until the time comes for the young to be born into the world. It usually occurs in December-January when the new birds fly out to sea. The research team watched as sea ice beneath the imperial palace broke apart in November before thousands of chicks had time to shed the sleek feathers needed for swimming. As a result, 4 colonies experienced total reproductive failure. Only the northernmost site on Rothschild Island was successful. Summer sea ice in Antarctica has declined sharply since 2016, with the total frozen water area around the continent dropping to new record low. The 2 years lows came into the last 2 summers of 2021-22 and 2022-23 when Bellingshausen was almost completely ice-free. In addition, the slow shedding rate in recent months means the colony is unlikely to produce chicks for at least another year. The maximum winter sea ice extent, which is usually reached in September, will be far below normal. Sea ice has been decreasing in the Arctic for decades. In contrast, Antarctica looks healthier. It got a little bigger every year until 2016. The emperor is currently listed as near vulnerable by the International Union for Conservation of Nature, the organization that maintains a list of world's most endangered animals. There have been suggestions that the emperors be placed in the more urgent category of vulnerable due to the dangers of global warming to their way of life. Thanks.